Hello, conquering tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Fire Emblem 4, Genealogy of the Holy War, with me, BlueAnkylo, where our justification for war is thin and our might is high. Yeah, so last episode we defeated the blockade army and the Guardians of Herheim, the double ballista and all that. That wasn't actually too bad. That went pretty smooth. And today we're gonna hopefully march on Anfoni, whatever. And there's some events playing out that the villagers were talking to us about like civil war or something, I don't know. So we'll see what happens. We have two new characters. I did briefly go over them at the end of last episode. Lewin is a bard technically, but actually he's just a very strong wing mage. So that's fun. And then we've got Sylvia, who is actually the dancer. Like in future Fire Emblems, bards also tend to dance or refresh, whereas dancers always dance. Anyway, so yeah, those two will theoretically, actually the axe guys don't even attack, so I think it's pretty much for sure that they can save the villages. The only downside would be, I guess, that Dew wouldn't have a chance to steal their money, and they do have 5,000 gold each, but I feel like the amount of damage to the towns over time is probably worth just killing them and letting whoever needs the money just, you know, liberate the towns anyway. And who knows, maybe there's items and weapons in the towns. I didn't look that much detail up. I don't think there is, but, you know, 5,000 per full town is the same as each. Like, there's 4 bandits, so even if I left all bandits alive, that's 20 grand for Dew. By the time Dew gets up there, I bet you we'd have lost 20,000 gold worth of town, though, so I doubt it's worth it. Other than that, we got some healing we need to do, because in the process of taking over Herheim, a few people took a little bit of hits. So we got that, and we got like a choke point here, maybe, if depending on how the battle goes. So let's just start with Lewin and Sylvia. So I don't think these guys will attack us. The general AI for bandits is just burn the towns down. So if I understand correctly, it should be very easy for these two to just team up on these guys. I think I want to take this guy out first, and then this guy, because that'll put us closer to this guy. So I kind of want to, you know, order my attack out here. And Sylvia can make it far enough to help. And I'm assuming we actually don't one-round them unless we get an adept proc. But, you know, I'm pretty sure Elwyn can cover it. Yeah. So if you were really lucky, you would have adept proc and you'd kill him, and then you could dance and try it on the next one in one turn. But I think, well, adept is whatever the math percentage is. It's just skill percent, or maybe it's attack speed. I don't know. Anyway, this is fine. I think with dancing, we will definitely be able to save 1 town per turn, as long as I position my guys smartly. So, you know, kill this guy, stand here, kill this guy, then next turn stand here, kill this guy. This town's going to be pretty much impossible to save. So the bandit will probably be moving down by the time we catch him. But we should be able to save these 2 villages. Once they're all saved, then we can decide who gets the money. But for the moment, just kill the bandits, basically. Because we're gonna pillage them anyway. Once we're done killing the bandits, it's our money. All right, so prioritizing healing, because we have taken some damage. So Raquizes can heal, so we can put 1 person there. Let's do, actually, Ethlyn needs healing too, so that's what we should do. We should have Raquizy heal Ethlyn. So we want Ethlyn on this tile, which means the person she needs to heal needs to go 1 tile up from there, which might as well be her husband for no specific reason. But oh, I think there probably is another talk conversation we can set up as well. I'll have a look at that once I finish this. I may have been able to do even another step there if I was smart. Every time you take a castle, also because of Kanto, I could have done this differently. Every time you take a castle, you should check for conversations. So yeah, Quan wants to talk to Finn. Sigurd is Lewin, but Lewin's a long way away. And that's it. So, yeah, the Quan-Finn conversation needs to happen. Finn is right here, but it is a one direction, right? Yeah. So we'll do that later. Healing the healer. And theoretically, Aideen can stand on this tile. Is Aideen? Aideen is supposed to be making friends with Midir anyway, so you just hang out. And then we need someone who actually needs to get healed. Might as well be Finn. Alright, I'm hoping I'm not making a huge mistake by abandoning Rakuzi's castle. If it does turn out that something attacks from behind, I'm going to be a little bit upset. I suppose, on one hand, we're also kind of in a position where we're going to send all of our forces to the north to fight Anfony, and it's almost certain that we're going to have to conquer Macaulay and Augusty later on in the chapter. It's going to be a long walk back, because this is another cliff face. So we have to go save the villages, kill all these guys up here, assumedly, and then we're going to have to send all our guys all the way back. Maybe I'll cut that travel part out if I need to. We'll see what happens. If it is just a boring, you know, nothing travel. But we'll see what happens. I don't know for sure yet. Good. I did want to get to this choke point just in case a big group comes down. This is definitely where we would want to defend if we need to defend. And we're kind of in a nice position where, at least for the moment, our foot units are mostly caught up with our mounted units. So they're, other than some of them, at least able to help out a little bit. Alright, that's everybody. Nordion is basically just those two paladins. A little bit jealous they don't get to stand. Oh, they turned around. Well, I don't know if this is good or bad, but they turned around. As long as Alec doesn't die. See, I wasn't sure what was going on with those three guardians. I wasn't sure if they were going to go suicide up or if they actually would come back down. And they did come back down. So this is actually maybe good for us. Splits up the enemy army if they were going to group up. I'm kind of happy with how this worked out. Alec took a couple hits, but he can't die. And the boss will attack... Oh, this might be worse. I didn't realize... Never underestimate how far paladins can run. It's crazy. It's crazy. Right, it's showtime. Boys, you know the drill. Surrender ain't an option. Let's show them how real men fight. That's a lot of swords on horses. Alright, we're gonna speed that up. I don't have all day. Alright, towns are getting burned. Cav rushing around. I get it. Oh, look, some girls on flying horses. Perfect. Oh, that must be Augusty Castle. I'd say we're due for a break. Hopefully we'll be able to find a lead on Prince Lewin's whereabouts in town. Prince Lewin. Maybe that's why he has major blood. Just some happy Pegasus Knights. Alright. So that was a bit of a surprise there with Jamka taking a big hit, but yeah, it's all good. Hey, we might be able to steal some money with Dew. Is it safe? Let's find out. He can do it. He can live. He'll do 1 damage, and he'll take 27 probably, but he'll live. And he will steal 3,000 gold. Yay! Actually, before we do this, let's just... Before I forget, you know, let's just cover these guys. I will save talking to the villages for after we kill the bandits, for sure. Adept? No adept. And I will almost assuredly turn off Sylvia's dance animation before long, but we'll see it a few times, just for fun. Alright, another village saved. Easy peasy. Now, I didn't check his level. He must be relatively high level to not get much experience here. Not. I guess these guys are just, what, level 1? Oh, well. So they're really not worth any experience. So it doesn't matter who kills them. The only reason you'd keep them alive is to steal their gold. Yeah, and you get about that much gold from the towns anyway, so not worth it, I don't think. Takes too long for Dew to get up there. Alright. These guys aren't worth much. We could attack from the place where we'll definitely get hit. Now, all these guys are coming towards us. I kind of think that the smart play will be to actually hold our line here and not really rush forward, or at least not move very far forward. Fighting them in the open is probably a huge problem. Because we're going to need strong units up front with lances optimally, because swords. Each one of these guys... Well, that's Beowulf. Don't count him. But everyone that's not Beowulf is going to have 15... That's not even very much damage. These guys are pretty weak. 15 sword damage, 5 speed, I believe. So relatively accurate because of their swords. Not too slow. But only 15 damage. I've got units that can take 1 damage per hit here, right? 15 minus 14, you know, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Sigurd can probably solo the whole army. And Quan would be even better because he'd have weapon triangle with his lances. So I guess I shouldn't be too scared of them. But there is a lot of them. Alright, so that's kind of the plan. We might have another kill for Azel, maybe. Just to math this out a little bit. 22 times 2 is 44? Assuming we're fast, and we should be, yeah. Yeah, he beats that. Yeah, we should be able to set this up. So, as much as I just explained how I could rush forward, I'm not going to. I'm going to move Sigurd up to provide support bonuses. Rayquaza... She definitely needs some experience, but I don't know how I'm going to do that. I don't think I want her to attack the boss. 7 damage. It's not really enough to be worth that much. She take 24 back. She almost gets 1 shot. Anybody need some healing? Yeah, Jamka. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna move her here. She'll be close enough to provide charm bonuses to most people that are fighting. And she can get some experience from this, which is good enough for now. Okay. And then this should give Dew 20% avoid, plus the grass. So he might not get hit. That's a lot better with the support bonus, or the leadership and charm bonuses than it was when he was in the before I moved those two. So I figure that's some smartness. The only downside is that he's kind of in the way of other people attacking the boss. But hey, we got some gold. All right, so the plan will be for Azel to get the kill, which means we need to do a little bit of chip damage here. Maybe Finn can cover that. Finn actually will do a lot of damage here. That's fine. He would have had a much better avoid rate if I'd put him where Dew was, but it's fine. I'm sure someone will be able to heal him. I'll move him all the way back because he's not really in fighting condition now because he's halfway dead. But someone will make it up there, I'm sure. And then Azel. Easy peasy. Didn't even need that big of a hit from Finn, but it's fine. What I probably could have done to be smart would have been use like Midir or Jamka to chip this guy down rather than, you know, handle the big counterattack. But it gives the healers something to do. Alright, then 2 guys at level 10. Nothing terribly impressive about Lance guys. As Alec is certainly hurting. Aideen can't really make it far enough. Oh, she can heal Finn. Yeah, okay, that'll be fine. So... do I want Midir to do... yeah, I mean... don't really... Do I care who gets the kill here? These enemies are only level 12, so we're already higher than them. I guess Nosh and Alec could use the XP. Most everybody else is already a couple levels above 10. Actually, Midir is pretty low himself, so we'll send him in. I mean, low. I just mean comparatively. You know what I mean? Like, most people are level 12 or 14 by now, I'd say. And he still doesn't get very much, so it's not that big a deal. Alright, so can we maybe get a kill with Noish? Looks good. Alright. So now we just set up whatever kind of defensive line we want to set up for the most part. We want to heal Alec. Now there's sword guys, so Lex is not really the kind of guy we want to rush up. Unfortunately, the next wave of enemies are hard countering Lex. Everybody's got swords. So he's kind of not super helpful coming up now. Quan will be much more useful, as will Sigurd when we get there. And because there's a lot of them, like, I don't think Ira is a hugely great fit here because she's kind of low defense. Holin's a lot safer fighting them, I'm sure. And Alec and Noish will be okay, but they don't have quite the defense that Alec and Quan and Sigurd have. And then archers obviously need to be a little bit more careful. Although Jamka, you know, he took that smack pretty well from the commander. Yeah, and Deirdre's like super fragile, so we definitely don't want her anywhere near them. Oh, Arden! His quest is almost over, guys. Get hyped for Arden quest. It's been like 3 chapters or three episodes coming. Did I attack with I hope I remember to attack with the Bard. Pretty sure I pressed L1 and Garen confirmed that they couldn't move. Alright, that town, just not much we can do, but we can save this one next turn. Alright. I definitely want to make sure I start my turn with Lewin, just so I don't miss it. So given the direction, or the location of the bandit to the north, I'm going to kind of stick to the north side of this town. One of these days, maybe we'll get an adept. There it is. Took 5 tries before we finally got an adept. I assume it's just skill percent, which means 12% odds maybe. So yeah, it takes a while. Alright, that's it. That's the last dance from Sylvia. Hope you enjoyed it. That doesn't mean we can save the town, probably, but it certainly gets them a bit closer. I guess there's a little open tile there, so coming up this way is a little bit faster. He's got 6 movement. I think it's 2 per tree. I think he's going to be stuck. It's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Unless we can set up another dance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, she's not going to be able to go any further than that either. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I'm going to be able to get there. Like, I was thinking the adept might have saved us a turn. I think the adept could have saved us a turn back here, but at this point, it's a little bit too late to actually get to the town a turn quicker. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Alright, calves are coming down. Looks like Beowulf's up front. We're going to want to talk to him with somebody. So for now, I think we're going to just make our line right here. Somewhere along this point. Maybe just... yeah, something like that. So we can give ourselves Rayquaza bonuses as well as Sigurd bonuses, although he needs to get healed, but that's fine. By placing them kind of in the middle, that makes sure that we can spread that 10% avoid, basically. Now, of course, these Cav, because they're smart, they are Sword Cav, they all can do Kanto, so it's not like a line protects as well as it would against foot units, because they can all get a second attack. But, I'm relatively confident. I want to top up Alec a little bit. Oh, I should make sure they have lances equipped. Next turn, I'll make sure I do that, I hope. Okay, Ira is kind of backup, as is due. Like, neither of them are really frontliners, so we kind of keep them to the side a little bit. Lex is probably not going to be very useful, so I'll stick him in the corner, because he'll be safe there. Jemka I want close enough to shoot, but not close enough to take any hits. Someone has to go into that spot. Who's it going to be? Finn. Midir is supposed to be by Aideen. Holland will be in Finn's spot once that's set up. Just coming up with a cool line formation, you know. We haven't really had a chance to do this yet. It's first time putting the whole army all together. Didn't really do any healing, but, you know. Oh yeah, don't forget Arden. Oh, I don't get it. No matter how hard I train or how strong I get, I'm still the butt of every joke round here. Maybe if I were more like Alec, you know, with how he can attack twice, that'd be all I need to get a little bit of respect, methinks. Maybe a cute lass while I'm at it. But I'm still just me. Back to the old grind, I suppose. Hang on. What's this little ring thing? Oh, maybe it's one of those magical rings I keep hearing about. That'd be grand, wouldn't it? Let's try her on. Ooh, what's this power I'm feeling? Is this what Alex feels like all the time? So, Arden's quest has resulted in a very, very useful for somebody else ring. I can't imagine leaving it on him. Even with an iron sword, he has 2 speed, and he doesn't have any speed growth. Like, it's like 10%. So, he does not get to double anything, really. I guess, like, axe guys with really heavy axes that don't have much speed, he'll still outspeed them. And theoretically, you know, he would have Vantage and Pursuit, so that's great. But no, Arden I don't think is going to hold on to this for very long. Sorry if you're an Arden lover, I'm just going to sell it and give it to somebody else who can afford it. Pursuit Band would be amazing on someone with good damage, but not Pursuit. For instance, perhaps, Lewin, who doesn't have Pursuit, but has amazing high damage with magic. That'd be pretty good. Who else would be an amazing choice? Also, is fast. Like, speed is important. So, lots of speed, light weapon, Pursuit would get him doubles all the time. Who else? Quan could use it, I think. He's pretty fast. Lances are pretty heavy, though. That's not optimal. Let's see. Sigurd's already got it. Noish, he'd get some value out of it, but not much more than Arden. Alex already got Pursuit. Lex, unfortunately, well, trouble is, axes are heavy, his speed's not amazing. Iris comes with Pursuit. Rayquaza's, you know, they could use it. Finn already has got pursuit. Jamka's got pursuit. Medear's got pursuit. Most people, seems like a lot of people come with pursuit. Olin, Swordmasters and Archers all got it. I'd say, of my current party, the most useful pursuit band is probably actually Lewin. I think he'd get the most value out of it if I want to transfer it over. Now, he'll need some money, but that might be the idea. Other than that, I guess maybe Quan or Lex. But it's tough because their speed is so low, or their attack speed is so low with the heavy weapons. Maybe one of the mages, like... Unfortunately, Deirdre's got it even worse. She's got so low attack speed. Doubling is never going to happen with her, because she's negative 1,000,000 speed. But maybe, theoretically, Ethlyn could get some value out of it. Actually, if you wanted her to fight, these weapons are pretty light. She's got a lot of speed. Pursuit on her would work. But, I mean, she's a healer, so, yeah. So, yeah, I would say mages first, probably. Fast mages get sort of dibs on it, I think, that don't have pursuit. Anyway, we'll worry about that once we get to a castle. Oh, those guys. Are you guys just going to suicide yourself up there? You're kind of blocking my wall. I forgot about those. Dang it. Should have left them a spot behind the lines. Wait, are you attacking the castle? It kind of looks like you're attacking the castle and not me. Maybe they're just following the road, I guess, maybe. Let's speed this up a little bit. I mean, they didn't attack anybody, so... I guess they're just, you know, the road goes this way, so they're going to take the long way. Oh, well. Ah! Maybe from here? If he was here... Oh, I think we can do it. Well, we're not going to kill him. Unless we get another adept. We need a second adept for this to work. I'm going to try to save that village, guys. It just comes down to luck, though, right? Like, I think the only way Lewin could save this one, because I think we did everything optimally to this point, is you'd basically have to save scum, reload, like, you know, make an in-game save over and over again until you adepted every single bandit. But we did get one attack, and maybe we'll get lucky. No. I mean, I think the village is already dead anyway, but I did the best I could. I don't think he can kill Lewin in one hit. 5 defense versus 19 damage. He would not kill him. And I bet you he can't even hit him anyway. 55 avoid versus... He's got a 15% chance to hit him. That's pretty low. Pretty low. Anyway, that's done. Alright, so... I forgot about these jerks. Jerky jerks. Let's, does anyone need healing first before I move? Could heal Alec. Jamka a little bit. Ethlyn could be healed, I guess. Alright, so what we're going to do is a little bit of repositioning here. I probably have a couple turns, so it's not a rush. I mean, I do want requisies to give the bonuses to people, but clearly I overestimated my positioning a little bit here. Maybe I should just let all the cross knights die. Now they're just getting in the way. Alright, I want you to actually pull back a little bit further. I just need a spot that's closer to, like I have to just factor in 2 cross knights into my lineup, and then we'll be fine. So now they should take the adjacent spots. That way Finn can move here, and our Azel can move over here like I wanted, and we can just leave 2 adjacent spots to her. She'll still be providing charm to, well, not quite Quan, but everybody else on the front line. I could switch her over maybe with Finn. No, this is too valuable. I want, like, attacking units on these squares. That's a good spot for Azel and Jamka. I honestly, I'm probably way overthinking this defensive formation, but it's fine. Oh, really? Really? This is not what I expected. Well, if you guys want to die, I guess you're gone. I'm not going up there, so... So long, Cross Knights. Nice knowing ya. I guess... Should have trusted the movement range to be ridiculous. Well... It's possible they'll just kill all the mercenaries. If I made a huge mistake here... So... No. What's just happened? This is dumb. This is so dumb. Where's Beowulf? Is he in here somewhere? There's Beowulf. So he hasn't taken any damage. He's only level 9. These guys are level 18. If they kill Beowulf, I'm gonna be freaking... Like, every enemy that dies here is less experience for us, technically. It's not the end of the world, but... I sure hope there's no reward at the end of the map for keeping these guys alive, because I'm pretty sure charging into here is a death sentence for somebody. I mean, Sigurd maybe could do it, but... No. Alright, well, now we don't need the empty spots beside Rex. So if you're playing along and you don't want that to happen, the trick will be to keep Requisies further back, because they seem to just guard her unless enemies are in range, and they've got a super long movement range. So her brave knights have made a huge mistake. No warp spam just yet. Hey, level up. That'll improve my mood a little bit. Oh, I keep forgetting I have to have a chat. Yeah, Quan is supposed to talk to Finn, and they're all lined up together. I just didn't do it. Finn, these Augustrians are proving to be far worthier opponents than the thugs of Verdane, wouldn't you say? Actually, the axe guys were terrible for these two in Verdane. For stronger enemies, what could be more fitting than a stronger weapon? Let's see how you fare with this. Is that a brave lance? Are you sure you want to entrust me with such a rarity? Oh, of course. You're House Leonster's most promising young knight. You are our future, and I'd sooner see you live this day. Arming you properly is the best I can do to help you now. So, yes, take this. What an honor, my lord. Thank you. You got the lance. So that's cool. So that makes Finn pretty good. Pursuit plus Brave Lance means 4 attacks if you outspeed. And like it typically, I mean, it probably doesn't do as much damage as a Silver Lance. Silver Lance doing 20 per hit. But double attacks are almost always better. And it's the same weight, same accuracy. And it's only a B rank, which is pretty... It's not bad. It's pretty bongo. It's pretty bazinga. It's pretty bonkers. It's brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant. B for brilliant. Alright, Deirdre's a mage, might be able to help. Alright. Oh, I forgot my... Dang it, I could have killed... Now I'm messing up. I could have killed that bandit with... I forgot Lewin. Alright, I really don't want to watch all this for 5 hours. Okay, that's 2, 3... Well, one of them's dead. That's something. So... Beowulf. Hey! That's interesting. Ooh... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. If I put him here, I might be able to make him back. Let him get back. Also, before I forget, we want Iron Lances equipped on Alec and Noish. Yeah, they're good. All right, so I forgot about this guy. I could have killed him last turn. Whatever, my bad. he didn't actually do anything, I don't think, other than start moving to the forest. So. I got sidetracked by the ridiculous cross-knight suicide / killing all my experience / So do we want Lewin to get some of these villages? I mean, he could probably use some money. He's pretty poor right now. Also, it'll save us time. Now, the other option is I can start moving them towards my team. But who's ever going to want to go through this forest again? It's going to take so long. Lord Eldegan is a sincere and righteous man, but alas, his sincerity has never been welcome to the ears of King Chagal. That's got to be why he was locked up. Please, for the good of all Augustria, help him. You get a little bit of gold. I'll probably just give Lewin a fair bit. Maybe I'll give Sylvia a little bit while she's here. I don't know what she would want to buy exactly, but a little bit of money wouldn't hurt. I feel like as a dancer, she's almost never going to attack. Her job is to dance. And that kind of trumps any kind of offensive maneuver. Alright. We're gonna... What I decided is we're gonna move our line forward by 1. And we're gonna go get Beowulf. It's gonna cost us some money, but Sigurd's fine. He's rich. Hey, you wanna hire me? 10 grand. Take it or leave it. Alright, deal. You ain't gonna be disappointed. And we got ourselves... Oh, he doesn't have Kanto. You... Ava, you ruined everything. You and your pal, who are going to die eventually, you ruined my life. I'm not happy about this at all. Alright, emergency reshuffle. She's not going to be in range to attack. We're going to make a defensive line up here. We're going to put Quan next. Well, depends on how long the line can go, because we want... The corners might be the most dangerous spot. They're all going to be able to Kanto in, though. If they attack us, it's going to be real bad. Well, equip that Brave Lance for the inevitable we all die. Oh, I have a feeling we're going to end up reloading back to whenever I made my last save state. Because I think these guys just really messed up any plans we had for this. And of course, I didn't realize that we couldn't talk to Beowulf and Kanto out. So, one thing that we might have been able to do, and I don't know for sure, but maybe we could have just left Sigurd here. And Beowulf would have come and talked to him on his turn. Because sometimes they can do stuff like that. So, everybody will get Rakwasi's charm bonus on this line, and as far as Alec will get Sigurd's. Now, I know Lex is a bad matchup if they go after him, although there really aren't very many mercenaries left. I should be more worried about, like, the archers, I guess. I don't know. I have no idea what's going to happen at this point. It's a mystery. It's a mystery of the Fire Emblem. That's what it is. Keep people out of archer range. Get everyone ready to fight next round. See what happens. Maybe we get lucky. Maybe we all live. Maybe we all die. Who knows? I have my entire army ready to go. That's as good as I can do. I think, given the bad situation we were in, we're just going to have to kind of wing it. Beowulf is fairly sturdy himself, I suppose. I'm going to put him in spot to get the evasion bonus rather than... anything else. Speaking of Beowulf, only has a steel sword right now. Only has B rank, so the best he could do would be a brave sword. But he does have pursuit, so he's pretty good, I think. Double attacks, plus maybe multiple double attacks. And reasonably good stat spread. I mean, like most of our knights, he's not amazingly on stats. He doesn't have the hugest of stats. But swords are good, so that's on his favor. Alright. Oh yeah, Arden. Well, you know, he'll get there one day. I could have moved him last turn and I forgot as well. Because I'm half expecting to lose here. Alright, well, let's watch the end of, hopefully, the last Cross Knight. See what these guys do. We're not going to speed through it all this time. Alright, another mercenary defeated. And probably this one. Oh, he dodged. I'm really not happy about this. This is really not how it was supposed to go. Alright, now they're coming at us. Now, they're not very strong, clearly. How much experience are we missing here? That's 24 experience for everyone that those green guys killed. Actually, I think Finn has Paragon, so it's not 24, it's 12. So, don't worry about it so much. It's just annoying, because it didn't go according to plan. And now, like, my whole army is not really in the position I wanted. And we're going to have to fight all these bad guys kind of at the same time. And there's a lot of them, so... Who knows how tough that boss is. Remember the guy that Beowulf was scared of, right? Also, I mean, you could look at it in one way that maybe it's good because they're all spending their turn fighting Ava, which means if they don't attack us, then we get the drop on them. Unless Beowulf dies right here. Heh, Beowulf, you ain't even close to match for me yet. Oh, definitely. But this is what you're paying me for. 10 grand to die as soon as we recruit him. At least he doesn't get doubled. I should have checked that guy's stats. Alright, here comes the real army with actual levels. The Anphonies. Maybe this will work out just fine. Sword guys versus lance guys. Feel like Finn's in a good spot right here. Also really nice that we didn't kill him and he's just going to block the road there. Now there's archers, so they can do chip damage from range. Unless they all spend their time shooting Ava. Looks like Ava will get killed via archers probably here. Or they'll shoot one of my guys that I messed up slightly. Good dodge, Holland. Alright, they finally took out the last green guy. At least now the AI will be a little bit more